Hey guys, Barbara here. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today's video is going to be a redo and I'm so excited because this is a long-awaited redo for me. I'm going to be showing you guys once again how to make Belizean fish and beans panades. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Say hello to my mother. Hi everybody. She's not shy, okay? Yes, Mario Ramirez from
Box 11.
You are on the Bear Pantry Show in Utah.
Every Sunday, potato salad, stewed chicken, rice and beans, and plantains.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Yeah.
oxtails.
Watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Attack! You're watching the Bear Pantry Show with my sister.
Panades is not difficult to make, it just takes a lot of preparation. So you always want to be doing this on a day when you're well rested and you have a lot of energy, okay? Now for today, I'm not just going to be doing fish, but also beans. So I started earlier, well, a couple days ago, I cooked a pound of red kidney beans to make some rice and beans. And I just kind of scooped like 2.5 cups or so out and I stewed it down. And then now I'm going to go ahead and refry it, all right? And then I'm going to be doing fish, so I'm going to be doing some tuna. You know, originally panades is made with bony fish, but I don't know where to find that over here, and I don't want to pick any bones from any fish, so the tuna works just as well. Now, my dad's starting to sell this fish at the store. This is seaside boneless salted fish, and he wanted me to also try this in something and tell him how it tastes. So the best thing for me to try it in would be some panades, all right? So those are the two meats that we're going to use. And I'm going to go to the store right now to pick up the prepared masa, you know, the stuff that they make already and sell to you. But I'm also going to do the powdered stuff because a lot of people have asked me from the last video, well, how do you make the masa from scratch? Because we can't get the masa where we live. So this is instant corn masa flour. And the brand that I got is Minza. I think they have another brand, a couple of other brands. And it tells you right on the bag how to do it. The ingredients is just white corn, water, lime, and in Spanish, it's called harina de maíz nixmax something. I can't say that. Nixtamalizado. I think I said it right. My Spanish-speaking people, help me out here. And you can make corn tortilla from these, and you can also do anything that you would do with masa. So we're going to make this from scratch. And right now, come with me because I'm going to go to the store. I think we're going to go to Cardenas, and we're going to go buy masa preparada. No. Beat my mouth, not masa preparada. I was going to say the masa that's already prepared, but they have two types, masa preparada. I don't use that for anything because they have already put what they want to put in it, and that doesn't fly with me. I want masa para tortilla, which means it's plain. They probably start from something like this, who knows. But we're going to go pick up a couple pounds of that, run right back. I'm going to tie my hair up, and we're going to get to the hard work, okay? So come on, let's go. That's just some butter, guys, and I'm just going to put the stewed beans. Plus the potato squisher. Squish!
What you doing?
It's almost done. This is how I trick Joe into cooking. I just say, well, let me run the camera and you take over. Oh my goodness, I taught him my trick. No, I'll never be able to get away with that again, you guys. But you see, in no time at all, like 4 minutes, this is nice homemade refried beans. So this is done. Right guys, so that's ready. Now let's take care of the tuna. So I'm gonna get these 2 cans open. We're gonna get another skillet. We're gonna add this to the tuna while it's cooked. While it's cooking, alright? The cilantro, onions, and the jalapeno. And you could also change the jalapeno to habanero. But your girl over here, as much as I'm Belizean, I can't take habanero because it's too hot. So for the people that are not Belizean that are watching, I just said I can't take habanero pepper because it's too hot. But I could take this though. Shameless plug for my dad. Shameless plug. Marie Sharp's habanero. Did you get it, Joe? I can take some of that, but I can't take the real deal that Joe has in the fridge. I'll show you guys. Let me drain the water off, and then I'll be right back and meet you at the stove with my skillet, okay? In a non-stick skillet, guys. No oil needed. 2 cans. My hands are clean, all right? If you're gonna be serving people, you could always use those serving gloves to do this, but it's easier to just break it up like this. I didn't start the fire yet. Now to this, you're gonna add a little bit of salt and some black pepper, but watch the salt because the fish already has a lot of salt. So just a sprinkle of that. Okay, so let me get this in here. And then we're gonna start the fire. We're gonna cook this on low until it's just dried. So this is called hash. While that's getting ready to go, I'm gonna open this one and see what it looks like. Oh, it kind of opens like sardine, right, Joe? And I'm not a sardine person either. Oh, it's in a lot of water. Let me drain some of this. So I drained all of it. Yeah. I don't know if I like the way this looks. You think this will go well in the panades? Oh.
Thank you.
Tastes like fish. Let Joe taste it. It's super salty. I'm gonna try it in there because I already said I was. So I'm gonna dump this in a bowl and try to take care of this in the meanwhile. I'm doing the same thing to this, guys. Just kind of mincing it. It minces better than the tuna. Let me take this over to another skillet. So I'm gonna put this in. This one minced better. The onion and jalapeno for this one. Let me grab some cilantro too. Save it for my sauce. Alright, so normally you wouldn't have 2 pots like this going with fish, but because I wanted to try this, I'm always overdoing things, overachiever. I really wanted to try this though, and if this tastes good, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna do a couple for the show today, but I'll save it and take some of the panades for my dad on Sunday when I go to my sister. Today's Friday when I'm doing the show, by the way. I have to do the shows at least a couple days before I have to upload them, you know? So keep the fire on low so that you don't burn it, but you want it to get dry. Let me turn this one low because it was on medium. So a non-stick pan's always better. This one's coming along nicely. Hear that sizzle? Yes. Ooh, we're gonna eat good today, y'all. So we're just trying to get this like brown, I guess, because the fish is already pretty much cooked from the time you open it from the can. It's not really raw. Okay, so this is done. You like my little plate thing? That's Jada when she was like 3. We made that too. Let me get the other one. So when I went to the store, I told the lady, masa para tortilla. Even my kids know how to say that, and they don't really know Spanish because I taught them that when they were little. Oh my goodness, she nodded this thing. Oh. So this is like almost 2 pounds. Tell how much exactly. 2.3. Let's get it out. And it's super wet. So Joe was asking me if I'm going to put it in the fridge first. I'm like, I want this to be used fresh. Wow, it's still delicious. So see how it looks, guys? Come closer, Joe, and show it. This is so wet. Sometimes you go to different locations, they don't have it as wet as this. So this is what we're gonna put in it. I have 2 sets because we're doing the dry one too. This is some powdered ricotta, about 2 teaspoons. If you don't have this, use paprika. This is a teaspoon of salt. If you make it the first time and find out it's not salty enough for you, then just add more the next time around, but I think this is enough for us. This is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This is what makes it light and airy, guys. And for those of you that screamed at me the last time when I did salbutes and panades because I'm adding flour, you said, Why add flour to the corn? Well, because of this. It's soft and I want it to bind together. So you add the flour. This is about 3 tablespoons. So let's see if we're gonna need it all. And just kind of work it in, making your dough. And in the meanwhile, you're blending in the spices, okay? I think we're gonna need it all. It's very soft today. I guess it just depends on who makes the masa that day at the stores. I don't think we're gonna need more than the 3 tablespoons, but you see, we needed it, guys. So let me go ahead and knead this up. Then I'm gonna start making them into little ball-sized pieces, and I'll put them in this pretty bowl. And then I'm gonna do the one from scratch in this bowl here too, because it's a bigger bowl. So let me get this worked in, all right? See how big they are, like a big meatball? Toss it in there and see that it's going pretty good, right? It's not sticking on my hand. If it was, then I would get more flour. I just wanted to give a shout out to Joe, who's running camera for me today.
I don't like to do it.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
But I guess I have to do it.
I love you. All right, guys. See my balls? How pretty they are. Now I'm gonna do the one from scratch. This is 2 cups of this. What's it called again? Masa de harina. I want to say harina de maíz. Harina de maíz. Instant corn masa. So this is 2 cups, and it's very fine. To this I'm supposed to add about 2 cups of warm water, but I'm not going to do that yet because we're going to put the same things in this that we did the other masa. So this is 2 teaspoons of the baking powder. I save all these things that the kids use for protein and stuff just to use on the show, to have unique things. A teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of powdered ricotta or paprika. Mix this well, and we're not going to add the flour because we want to see if we can, how it's going to look after we add the water. Roll up my sleeves. Let's add the water. So this is for you people that live in Denmark and Belgium and Canada, and name some countries that contact me. The Philippines. This is for you guys that can't find that masa readily available. So I think because we can control how much liquid we give this, we may not need to do the flour. But let's test it, all right? Because I try to always get masa that's already prepared like this. Let me get it off of this dish. So let me give some shout out to some other countries. Scandinavia. Shout out to Scotland. Shout out to Wales. Shout out to Ireland. You guys saw my DNA video? It says I'm 34% Irish, but really and truly the Wales and the Scottish is in there with that 34%, so I don't know how much Irish I really am, but I accept everything that the Ancestry DNA said that I was. I loved it. I loved how blended I was. I guess people in America would call me racially ambiguous. I hate that word though. Hey, feel this. It's coming along nice, guys. Put a little bit more wet. You might not need a whole 2 cups like the instruction says. I think I can make these into balls without adding that flour. Okay, so you guys see why I add the flour to this one though. It was too sticky. Or maybe I could have added this, but I think the flour is more binding, kind of when you're using cornstarch, you know? So let me finish this up and see if I can roll them into the balls. I want you guys to see this. See if I'm gonna squish this. It breaks pretty easy, it won't fold. So I will need to add this flour, okay? So you all that don't want to do this, don't come for me, because I want my life to be easy. So let me get the flour worked in, then I'm gonna roll all of these into balls like this. And then when I come back, we're gonna move to the next stage of making the panades. Meanwhile, let me show you guys this. I have some chopped up cabbage, chopped up onions and jalapeno, and I'm gonna put this in here, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it to make our panades sauce, okay? So the cast iron skillet is going. Voy a cantar esta canción, mucho cariño de mi corazón. I'm liking these music that I'm getting at YouTube lately, guys. So I squished this one already because this one was worrying me. Before we get started, let's do this. I'm gonna add some white distilled vinegar to my onion and jalapeno solution here. or medley here. Add the cabbage. Some people don't put the cabbage in with this. I love it this way. And just add water. It's supposed to be kind of like equal parts for parts, but you know, eyeball it. And you get a fork. And to this, we're gonna add some salt and black pepper, and that's it. This is gonna be what you serve on top of the panades. I think I'm gonna cut up some more jalapeno because it just looks scanty in here, but I'll do that in a little while. Add it to this, add some salt and pepper, set that aside. Right now, this is what we're handling. This is the first one of the one that we made from scratch. I'm gonna put the regular tuna in this one. Don't try to over put, all right? Because it's not gonna close. Do this to close it. If there's any cracks, seal it up, all right? This one's ready. And all you do is kind of set it aside like this. Some people will do this like the night before and have these things set like this. I don't play that because sometimes they'll crack on you. So let's do this one so you can see. You need a tortilla squisher like this. I've had this one since we got married. I don't know how long. Almost 31 years ago. December will make 31 years. If you drop them, they will break. But I've never dropped it. Watch me drop it today, huh? For this one, I'm going to put some beans. This is some of the refried beans. And I don't care that it's thick like that because it's going to fold more easily. And if you notice, these look redder. Is that a word? Because we were able to evenly disperse the ricotta in it. So this is a fish, this is a bean. I'm gonna fry them separately just so I know what is what. And let's do one of these. I'm gonna do one of these with Daddy's special salt fish. And by the way, I live in California where they voted to take away these bags from us, so I save these. You have to buy their stupid bags. Be careful how flat you get it. This might be a problem, but we'll see. Oh, that is fish. Let's try this salt fish. This is a big one, so we'll know that who this guy is. And normally when Belize people make fish or beans panades, they'll leave the masa for the beans without the ricotta, so it'll just be white, and you'll know the difference between the two. But hey, Barbara likes to make her life difficult, so I didn't do that. This one's so sticky still, guys. This one's ready. Let me test a little piece of this dough to see if it's ready. Yeah, it's ready. Ooh, let me turn it down to medium because with the panades, guys, you don't want it to cook too high and too fast because the stuff inside won't get cooked. The masa on the inside won't get cooked. So you want this to be medium. Not slow, but medium. So that's ready. Ease it down. And that's that special fish. This is another fish. So we're just going to let these two fry. You don't want to overcrowd the pan because then it won't cook. So I have it on low right now, but I'm going to watch it to see if I have to bring the temperature back up. Huh? It's low. It's beans. He wants me to put the other one in, but that has beans and I don't want to mix it up. So let me follow my own little theory here, guys. Joe and I are working hard frying these things. So these two are beans. That's what, fish? And I'm trying to make them look perfect for my thumbnail, okay? Okay guys, let me go ahead and take this apron off. If you notice, I very seldom cook with aprons, but I did it today because I did not want to mess up my pretty shirt, because if grease spatters on this, it's done. You might as well just throw it away. So, Joe's gonna come in and we're gonna taste. Poor Joe, he looks so tired from running camera all day and helping me fry and helping me squish. Oh my goodness, which one do you want to taste, babe? They're both fish. This one's the fish that my dad wanted us to taste, and this one's the other fish. Taste Daddy's first. Okay, go ahead. Just don't get it on my shirt and over the plate. Okay, don't bite another bite. Your mouth is full. Let me taste.
A bit saltier than the regular fish, but it's good.
I didn't put any salt in that too, okay? When I was cooking the fish, I didn't add any salt to it because I already said it's a salted fish. I did put some black pepper, but no salt. Not bad though. I'm gonna have to figure out other things we could do with that fish because I don't think it would do salad well, right? Like tuna salad, like the way we do tuna salad. Okay, you go with that one. That's regular. That's the regular tuna, but it's the masa that's made from scratch. And while he does that with the fish, clean up your mouth. It's not a good taster on my show. Like Joey just told Joe, Daddy, when you're doing the Bear Pantry show, you gotta follow all the rules, okay? What did you think about this masa?
It's okay, but I like the next one better.
I second that. It's okay, but I like whatever they make at the store better. But if you can't get that, come on guys, try it, okay? You guys like my Belize flag earrings? I had to represent, right? Panades, as you saw, is not difficult to make. It's just tedious. I don't know why anybody would ever want to have this for a party. I could see if maybe if it's a party of 4 or something, you could do that, but a party of 15, 20, 24, 60, I've been to many Belizean parties where they'll have this as a bar in the beginning, panades and garnaches. I get there early and I promise you I don't get any. Because nobody wants to stand here and fry all this stuff. But it's gorgeous to taste. The corn is just so delicious. It goes so well with the tuna. It goes also well with the beans if you like refried beans. Joe doesn't like beans panades. I like beans panades because when I was a young lady going to school in Belize at St. Catherine's Academy, whenever it would be lunchtime, I would never get to the panades lady in time. And every time I got there, she only had beans left. So I learned to love beans. You suck it up and learn to love stuff, right? So anyways, as you can see, this masa that we made from scratch is more red, and you know why, because we could incorporate the ricotta better. This is lighter. This is still sticky to handle, so I'm glad that I put the flour. And we still like this more. The taste of this we like more, but I did the other one for you guys that can't get it wherever you are, okay? So tell me if you try this. I know when I made this video the very first time, a lot of people came back and told me that because of me, they have started to do business with panades, with selling panades on the weekends and stuff. So I'm glad that when I do this show and you learn how to make something to feed your family, and also when you learn how to make something to help you make money. You know, I'm really happy for that. Speaking of money, take a look at my sponsors. Beautiful, right? We have a new sponsor, Princess Roxana. Thank you so much for your donation. It is well received, and I pray a blessing upon you. Expect your harvest to come forth speedily, all right? And all the rest of you that's on this board. Some of you give every month. My goodness, you guys are a blessing to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, all right? So enjoy your panades, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you like what you see here, you may like my vlog channel. Head on over to youtube.com/BabsBearTalk to get caught up on what's going on behind the scenes of the cooking channel, what's coming up next, and what's going on in my daily life.
So I was at school and then I came home and I done panades.
Let's start again. Your Indian came out in you?
Yeah. No,
Oh, happy day.